Welcome to today's video, where we will be playing War Thunder. This is my first War Thunder gameplay video, so if you do enjoy it, please leave a like and possibly subscribe. And if you subscribe, turn on post notifications by clicking that little bell. Today we will be siding with the Germans and their amazing aircraft. If you have any suggestions for future videos, leave a comment down below. Without any further ado, let's get right into this video. Right, so in our fleet here we have the HE-51, B1 and A1, the HE-112, V5 and AO. So without further ado, let's get into an arcade battle. Now I must mention that this gameplay video is in fact not live commentated, if that is a word. So we are going to be playing on the Africa map. I'm going to start off with my favourite aircraft, which is the HE-112 V5. As you can see, it's pretty laggy. As you're about to see, the graphics aren't as good because of my recording software. The lag is because of my recording software as well. And you can just look around this Africa map and it's just stunning, right? So those red people in front of us, as self-explanatory, are bad, and we've got to try and wipe them out. Right, so let's level off here and scan our surroundings. So quite a few are at low altitude, just in straight attack. I'm aiming for the TBD-1 over there, which is obviously not below me. It is over there with a HE-112 next to it. I'm just about to make sure that the HE-112 is diving, which it is. You can see the enemy airstrip there. So, as far as I believe, the TBD-1 is in actual fact a twin-seater, single-propeller American fighter bomber with a rear-facing gunner and a forward-facing pilot. As you can see, I'm getting beaten up by AA just there. So let's go and engage this. I do have stealth rounds loaded into my gun. That means there are no tracers, meaning I have an advantage and a disadvantage. I cannot see where my bullets are going, but he cannot also. So yeah, right now I'm pulling a clever maneuver, very tactical, where if you're in a faster fighter jet or fighter aircraft, you basically do a loop around the back of whoever you're engaging, so that you do not overtake them and end up in the line of fire. So just coming up here, I get a critical hit. I swing back around and I accidentally activate my smoke, which I did not mean to do, and I actually didn't notice until I was near the end of the loop. Now I am going to ask you all to remember this dogfight with the TBD-1. It's semi-important for later. So I'm coming in for a dive on him. If you look on my right wing, I have 3 bullet holes, which his rear seat gunner has made. Now here is where I make a fatal lack in my judgment. I see this F3F that's heading in towards the airport, well, the landing strip, and it very much seems like it's almost nearly down, but I forget about the surrounding AA, and I instantly go in for one as soon as I notice. You can see I'm getting shot everywhere. I destroy that one, but then get sniped straight out of the blue by one in the corner of the airport that was just waiting to see me. That one, little bastard. Now I'm going to show you my second favourite German aircraft that I've unlocked so far. Now this is a World War I aircraft. This is the HE-51B1. It has a lovely camouflage paint job on it. I think it's just absolutely stunning. It's very agile, as you can just see. I'm going in here for a low pass through this canyon, and I failed to notice the tracers flying over me just there and one hitting me. I noticed that one. I look around and there's 2 enemy aircraft on me, so I swing around in a desperate attempt to get out with 3 friendlies in behind. One engages but then misses or gets taken out. I activate my smoke as a distraction, So if they fly through it, they're temporarily blind, which sounds stupid, but it actually works. I end up engaging with this, and then the one behind me has ruptured my fuel, well, my oil and my water. So I just turn off my smoke here, and you can see the water vapor and the oil spraying out behind. In the bottom left hand side of the corner, you can see my damage indicator for the aircraft, and anywhere that is black, completely black, means it's stopped working or it's disappeared. You see me trying to evade all fire behind me. At this point, I'm kind of thinking I have to get back to the airstrip, because you can get repaired at the airstrip. I sort of think that this fire has stopped behind me. Take a quick glance behind, and there's 1.5 of a kilometre just behind me. Try to evade him, but it's too late and I have to leave. So saddening. And it was a Russian too. Right, so let's respawn in with my favourite gun sound. This is from a variant of the first aircraft that we flew in. The only difference is the livery and the gun on the front. Just listen to the noise. Just wonderful, that's all it is. Now I will admit I'm not the best with this, and it's not the best fighter. It's mainly good for taking out ground operations and AA guns and things like that. So because of its lack of rapid fire, it is more like a slow machine gun than a combat fighter. There you can see my stamina just went down because I pulled too tight and fast a turn for my pilot to almost handle, and that is called G-force. Here we go, looking around to engage this person who gets shot by someone else. Here I'm making the judgment of whether or not to engage with this person, but they steeply increase their height very quickly and I lose sight of them and catch my eye on someone behind. There I think I had seen him up there, but in actual fact he had looked around to just behind me. Just notice when I come into this canyon that he started shooting at me. Now I turn on my side so that the bullets cannot take out my pilot straight away. The wings act as sort of a deflectant, and I misjudge my turn, slam into the side of the mountain, and I still fly with one wing, and yet they still shoot at me. And it was Italian as well. Right, in with our final aircraft. This is another variant of the biplane that we flew. Secondly, it has a World War I paint job on it with it's Prussian, I think is the flag on it, maybe it's German, I'm not 100% sure. On the left hand side of the rudder and the tail, there's actually a weird flag. It sort of resembles the swastika flag from the Nazis, but with red background, white circle and a black cross. It's like a St. Andrew's cross, but you will see in about 2 minutes of film time. Right now I've spotted a DO-17 in the distance, you can just about see it. I have a suspicion that it might be a bomber because of how high it spawned in. I actually didn't notice until the last second that it was a bomber, as you see me desperately attempting to fire at it. I got a hit in, swing around, and instantly get shot up by his rear gunner. I keep getting hits in. I zoom in at the wrong moment as he dives, so I'm just behind him. He tries to engage with someone else, I swing around, prediction of his movements, but I get it slightly wrong. What I love about these biplanes is you can fling them everywhere, literally everywhere, and you can lose a lot of speed, but still. Right now you can tell I'm fighting off a bit of lag, but it isn't too bad. And here comes the bit where you can see the flag that I was talking about on the side very carefully, just here. See, it resembles a swastika, although it is a pure cross, and this guy, he's just bad luck. Anyway, back with the video. So you're about to see this bad luck. I swing around, see that he's being engaged by someone, but also dives back through the canyon. I dive down the canyon with 2 trailing him. Attempt to engage. I get an enemy kill assist, and I think, is that him? But in actual fact, it wasn't. It was that TVD1 that we fought earlier in the first engagement. That's where you had to remember that. Now, this is the unlucky moment. I'm going in, I'm getting some good shots at him. As you can see in the top of the map, not the map, the screen, it's very close between losing and dying, and there. This is a friendly aircraft. What is he doing on top of me when he knows I'm engaging him? Just watch. I'm like, seriously? Why? No! Now back to spectating. It looks like my team is pretty much dead. That guy just died. That's pretty boring. And this aircraft actually quite interests me. I believe it's a French Air Force aircraft, and it's actually quite nice looking. And well, we lost. What I do like about War Thunder is the loading screens between games. I can't believe with every single aircraft down, we've still managed to get 3rd. Would you look at that? Right, time to go back to the hangar. So, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, put on those post notifications if you're new, and I do quite like the look of that propeller on the aircraft. Anyway, I shall see you in the next video.